the same, exactly.
Dreariness.
Yeah, TJ, I was saying the exact same thing. There's probably like one or two songs that sound different, but all three of them sound the same.
Yeah. You can hear me, right? Everything good on here?
I'm not paying attention.
I don't even know if this is on.
Oh shit.
Mine was flashing green for some reason. Is mine still on?
Yeah, you're good. You're both still connected. Hold on.
You guys ready?
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about sports first and get that out of the way.
Okay.
Do you want to do what you want to?
No, I'll do that first.
Okay. It's literally the first that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
And I added a couple more topics that I think you're gonna find interesting.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys do sports by yourself, and then we jump in. Okay. All right. Wait, there's only one seat though.
There's four.
No, that seat is occupied. You sure? Because we're gonna have to set it up. Because he needs someone to put it on. So grab another chair. But that one over there.
Where's the other thing that we had? Oh no, that. Sorry.
Yeah, those two. There's two there. You could probably put all that stuff in one.
No, we had another.
Oh, there's two over there, babe.
This is what I'm talking about. We had two of these.
Oh yeah, we don't want it. Let's make it match. Let's say no. Same chair is one. There's two of these chairs right here. Let's put one out there.
These are put it where?
For us to sit. So he can use that for. He can probably use that chair for.
No, what I was gonna say, Karen, just use this to put this stuff.
Oh, the stuff on.
Yeah.
But would it fit on that little small thing? That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Someone's calling it. Someone's calling.
Oh.
Gosh. Not bees, real flies.
Hello.
You think this is good, Akira, to put it on?
Yes.
Whatever.
What do you want this? What do you want? Yeah, you can put it in the middle. You can hold it.
Yeah. I need this. Hold on, let me set up I gotta get a longer cord.
We're still in view, TJ?
Yeah. I'm just gonna set these mics up when they come. That's one.
One more mic.
Okay, hold on. I have to start it off right as usual. Like my opening line. This guy came looking GQ, of course, and give me the heads up.
We're not.
How many weeks have you been doing? This is 20.
This guy once again.
And he's still.
This guy once again sabotaged me. Now I know why the man's late. This guy got a good line up, got a good
I did that earlier in the day. I heard myself.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing to Warren. It's okay. I'm used to it now, bro.
Not my fault, bro. Give you a heads up.
Ready? Is that from your car?
It'll be from my car. Checking somebody's
Now I hear French, but don't blame it on me.
No, I thought this was just sitting there beside this one. Yeah, this one.
Did it come together? You got that something?
What?
Did it come together?
That's old. Yeah, that's from working at it.
5
You
figure
get it as a gift. No, as a gift.
So, oh, you think it's either that or it's just a teacher. Or Jenkins?
Oh, he's using that. Oh, that's good. If he doesn't want to do stuff.
TJ, you want to switch?
What do you want?
Behind you, need that?
No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Come take it.
Yeah, I'm praying that it's not looking good, bro. We haven't started yet. Just do the sports
We're
section.
gonna do sports first.
Here, I'll send you the topics that we're gonna talk about. Give you guys a heads up, okay?
Okay. I like that.
When the ladies walk in,
Just cut and just make sure you take us TJ when we're actually sitting down now.
Oh, I got you.
what do you want your entrance sound to be? Karen?
Nah, I don't care. Don't make it be nothing. We're just gonna sit down. Okay, TJ? Let's cut it and just have us sitting there. Ready. TJ got us. He's not gonna have no loopers.
Not yet.
Loopers on screen.
Okay, I'm sending it to you now, Karen.
Okay.
So you gotta get a heads up.
All right.
All set?
I gotta recalibrate now because of the sun is gone.
Connected.
Take like 10 seconds or whatever our limit is to play music without being. So now we can play the song if you want to give, for like 5 seconds if needed. The little young nigga doing bad shit. Talk much shit, cause I never had shit. I can remember being walk their class. And if I didn't pass, I'ma walk my ass. All right. I'm trying to get a suit here.
Ready to go?
Yeah, brother. I'm ready to go,
Okay, so this is episode 21. Am I right?
Something
episode
like that.
21.
Something like
I'm just
that.
rounding it up. 21.
Just check it out on the YouTube.
Welcome to the episode of We All We Got.
Yeah.
We're in beautiful Jamaica under the sunny shot, under the sunny skies. Are we in Jamaica or somewhere else?
Somewhere nice.
Close enough, Mississauga. Under 31-degree weather,
Jamaica Saga.
Jamaica Saga. We thought we'd bring it outside to start the warm season instead of keeping it indoors right now, but
Yep.
We don't need any sunscreen. It's not that bad. But I guarantee I might leave this episode a little bit darker because the sun is still hot and I'm burning up. So let's make this a little bit quicker. We are going to have a lot of stuff to talk about today, but we're going to start it off with sports. Specifically, this has been in making the rounds, actually. It's really T-Mac that started it. Yeah. And a little bit controversial, but I can understand where he's coming from. Right? So this has to do with T-Mac saying Kawhi doesn't deserve a jersey retirement in Toronto. Is this a yay or a nay discussion? I have a lot to say about this. Yeah, I got a lot to say about this. But if you want to go first, let me know because I'm just when it comes to basketball, when it comes to sports, I could go off. But
I want to hear a lot first, and then
get your opinion. You want me to go off first? Okay.
Let's give them the downtown Brown.
Okay. Number one. When I first heard that it was T-Mac, I don't think T-Mac should have a word. No disrespect, but T-Mac, really and truly, I mean, you put in your work as a Raptor, and no disrespect for those people that are T-Mac fans, but I don't think he deserves a platform to say something to that nature. He wasn't really instrumental on bringing us that far, was it, to the Eastern Conference Finals against Philly? Right? I would more put that on Vince's back. Also, he never brought us a championship.
Stuff like that is why you
Listen, I'm speaking facts. He never brought us a championship.
That's exactly why he left.
He never brought us a championship, right?
People were trying to blame him for stuff when it's like, yo, the man wanted to be the man. They didn't let him.
There you go.
They held him back. He didn't hold himself back. It's not his fault.
Right. Which, of course, which is fair. So I wouldn't put it on him to say something to that, right?
Yeah.
Do I feel, though, that Kawhi deserves a jersey retirement? Hell no. So I do agree with him in that saying. I just don't think it's coming from the right messenger, right? Vince, yes, because we can all agree that Vince really put Canada on the map in terms of basketball. He put Raptors on the map.
He did something, and he was here for a while.
That's right. So Vince put in his 10-year here as a Raptor, and he propelled the organization to feats that were never met before. Right? So, of course, he deserves a jersey retirement. Kyle Lowry, once he retires, absolutely, he deserves a jersey retirement.
That's
he's considered one of the greatest Raptors.
That's not even a question of what he should get.
Right.
Anything dealing with the Raptors, except what do you call it, like
recognition.
Honor recognition. He has to be.
I just want to know if T-Mac was going to finish that top because I simply said someone like me deserves a jersey retirement.
No.
Over Kawhi. That's why
he's allowed. As long as he's not like trying to knock someone else to say he should be in there also. If he's in there and I should be in there, he can say he's allowed to speak on it. It's just like us speaking on it. Who are we to speak? If we're saying T-Mac can't speak on it, then who are we to speak on it? Why bad those are? Swear man's already spoke about this earlier.
They're busy going on. Don't watch that.
But he should be able to. Yeah, as long as he's not putting himself or saying, I should get one too. It's clearly no. But even though he was here for over like a year, he did do what he was brought in. But same sentence that if he's I know he fulfilled his wife. But remember, he already said before that he wasn't coming back. He really doesn't want anything to do with it here. It's just, this is what I have to do. If he came back another year, win or lose, you can give an argument for giving it a retirement because he at least tried
win or
to
lose.
do it.
You think so?
No, I'm saying after winning one, if he came back
And win or lose?
Yeah, because he's running it back, and unless it's not his fault, right? Like if he sits out and not playing, and it's causing problems, then no. But if he played, he played his hard or whatever. But injuries happen to the guys here and there. But he did play. You know what I mean? Can't really fault him. I'm saying you can have an argument for retirement. I'm not saying you give him one, but he has an argument because he did come back and try to do it. But he didn't just get one and then flip out and came back and do it again. So,
Well, if you give someone like him in jersey retirement, does it open up a little bit to players like and all the other people that issue that go in that
why you brought him? Like that's the reason it wasn't to get us to the playoffs. It wasn't to get us. Yes, get us to the finals, but it's still winning. That's why he went for him. He's been there, he's done it. He's up here. Those guys aren't there. They're pieces to help. Right? Whether they're there or not, you still have someone else who's alive. You're a part of the puzzle.
I would look at it more as definitely not a statue outside of his coaching career. Definitely not a jersey retirement. But if and when we know that it's his last season in the league, after everything, and he's retiring, then like a little montage, something for a little montage on the big screen, standing ovation, something like that.
Or even if you want to make the statue, it doesn't be a big one like Lowry. It could be a small one that you put up in the museum or something. I don't know. I don't know if we have a Canadian Hall of Fame or whatever. A little something in there for him because yes, regardless, he did what he was supposed to. No matter what we say, he didn't feel like he did what he was supposed to. Hit a big shot. Not to say he came here and didn't hit no big shots for us. He's hit a big shot for us. Came through what he was supposed to do. So, in the end, I can see this as a problem. But until then, it's Rob keep showing the shot until that moment.
What's funny about that whole Cohen situation though is clearly he's done worse since leaving Toronto. You know what I mean? So if you look back at it, you know what? Had he stayed, I really do think that they could have done that at least a couple more times.
Yeah.
And at least win or lose in that aspect. If he stayed a couple more years and he still only left Toronto with one championship, I can understand giving the jersey. If he stayed a little bit longer.
Listen, I would be bold right now and say if they ran it back and got a second,
Jersey
three
retirement.
pieces in the top. 3 pieces in the top. I'm not saying they would get it. I'm not saying they're getting, but just, you got to think that team can get stronger. You keep thinking, other teams can get shit, but
With the age of Kyle Lowry?
But you're bringing in guys. You have Van Vliet coming up anyways next year, right? Van Vliet was right underneath him. Now Lowry, you just pace him out in the regular season, gun him for the playoffs, right? Kawhi is going to do Kawhi or whatever. You know what I mean? You still have Siakam. Ease the pressure off of it. But we had the bench to ease up the pressure on those guys. That's what I'm saying. If we just got stronger also with that, you know what I mean? Draft picks wouldn't have been in the same spot, it would have been lower, but you never know. Aside, let it work some magic and boom, we could have pulled off a next nice draft pick. So,
Shout out, hold on a second. Shout out to Masai who got the GM job at Dallas.
Oh,
big things. I think with the name that he made in Toronto and considering Cooper Flag coming up in Dallas, I can see Dallas winning a couple chips or two.
glad he went to the West, though. That's good. Yeah. It's the only how we can have to mess with his regular seasons, whatever. You know what I mean? That has to happen.
It was rumored that he's supposed to go to the Knicks as a champ,
but he's also part. I'm pretty sure he's part of. I don't know if he's a part owner or something of the Temple. Temple. He's involved in that too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I saw something.
I wouldn't be surprised. He has his hand in a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I think I saw something there about that.
I know he has his basketball with borders. I think in Africa.
I think it's still going. I know he had it. I don't know if it's still going to this day, but it might. they don't always they promote something first couple years and then you hear nothing about it. So you wonder, just so born or is it gone? But yeah,
Just real quick before we close up the retirement thing. So, quick question for you: does Pascal Siakam deserve a jersey retirement before Kawhi Leonard? Again, considering the longevity and the work that he put in.
I'm saying no.
If Lowry gets one, why does
Yeah,
Pascal?
Larry was the focal for the championship.
You could say Pascal was too.
Yeah, it's behind Kawhi. Remember, after Kawhi, look, what is he doing now in Indiana?
But Pascal has been there.
But what is he? But what did he do after though? He's not a number one. I'm not saying you again. He's another guy. Maybe when he's retiring, honor him in that way. Okay, we'll retire your jersey for you in Toronto, whatever you want. Just didn't give him one now because you want to give him. No, when he's retiring.
Yeah, not now. When he's retiring. So Kawhi ain't gonna get no jersey retirement on his plate.
Yeah, when he's retiring,
I put Pascal over. Remember, he put in that work as a rapper. He was there.
He did, but that work was because of Kawhi again.
Did Kawhi made him better?
He's a number two, and Kawhi was the number one. Clear, we all saw it. He's not a solid number one. He's number one when your number one is out. That's when you can be your number one here and there. Because his game is one thing. And they all say it's spin. He has that spin move that he always does, and they know it now. So he gets shut down. Look at Indiana. Indiana was bottom of the league.
Well, no one can make the argument. He went to Indiana and went to the finals.
Okay, but
I support your argument, though. He was again the number two in that situation. So you do have a point.
Right? So when Halliburton went down and all that, look at the ship's going down. You know what I mean? So no disrespect to him. I'm not saying but that's another issue I have with this the way the league is now. Is everyone coming out as a number? Probably said this before, but that's what's hurting the league. So now everyone thinks, oh, they need number one money, but number one money comes with number one responsibilities. Not all of these guys are that. It's only a handful. That's why us plumbers in our time were plumbers because we knew our role. But we got that toilet unclogged. We got the drains unclogged, right? Because we knew our role. These guys were supposed to be plumbers. Think they can run the plumbing company. You can't. You know nothing.
Case in point, I know this is important, so I'm about Draymond Green. Do you consider a plumber player? I mean, we had this discussion before. We talked about Draymond. Would you consider him a person that is titled under a plumber, or
he's one of the top plumbers in the company, and he's part of the committee.
That's a respectful word.
That's who he is.
There's a person that can deserve a max contract.
But he doesn't run the committee though.
Does he deserve a max contract? What do you think's the truth?
No. Maybe on a weak team, he might be able to pull that off. Yeah. But a solid playoff going team, no. They want to give it to him, go ahead, but I don't think it's not a 1, 2, or
He's not
in his prime. He could be a 3 on a team that needs a 3.
Mm-hmm.
He was. I'll give it to him. He probably was Golden State's 3 until Durant came for that time period or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the conversation we had about him and Rodman. He's a better shooting Rodman. Yeah. Not as much as a rebounder. Yeah. Rodman's a way better rebounder.
Not even the same category,
right? Rodman knows how to antagonize better without him really getting. Like he can get into your head without having to like.
Rodman wasn't really a talker. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it was his antics.
Yeah.
Where Draymond Green, he talks he'll try to bully you in, and that'll kind of suck you into getting a favor or a technical one.
And then that's where sometimes it comes back to bite him. Rodman didn't talk; he just played his game.
That's right.
And he'll mess with you psychologically. Yeah. That's why I think all that dress and all that stuff. He had fun with it, but I think he also thought, you know what, it messes with these guys. That's right. These guys are messed with. So we don't want to.
Speaking with ball, we're gonna stick on ball for a quick second. this week, the Minnesota Wolves got eliminated by the San Antonio Spurs. I think it was a couple days ago. And the camera caught Anthony Edwards dapping up the opposing players on the San Antonio bench. With 8 minutes left to go in the game.
Hell no. Stop it. I was ready to give it to him because I was like, oh, end of series?
So
Cool.
they're down. They were down. So just to give more information, they were down by 20 or 30 points.
Okay.
Minnesota Timberwolves. So it's customary when the game is almost done with like a minute left or 30 seconds left. I wouldn't say a minute, like with 30 seconds left.
That's so
Players usually they go to the other side and they give respect to even that's too much. I would say like 10 seconds left. They'll go to their opposing team and they'll give them daps, congratulations on the series, on the win, and move on. So Anthony Edwards did this with 8 minutes left. So your take on that is that way too much love?
This is the same man y'all wanted to say Jordan.
I never
Jordan.
said that.
I didn't say you. I didn't say you. I didn't say
no, I don't. I was never in that camp.
I was in the company, but it's saying I know we spoke about it too on one of the podcasts, right? But this is exactly the reason why you can't just because someone has a decent season or maybe more than a decent season. I know you have more than a decent season, but they're doing things, but they haven't gotten at least to a finals, and they're giving these guys this status of this greatness that we put in them with the greats of our time. But these guys haven't done anything.
Well, they've gone to the Western Conference Finals.
You haven't done anything to be more than that level. Look, yes, Jordan got eliminated before winning his first time. Yes, we know that. Okay, guys, we know that. Jordan fans know that he was eliminated. We know this. This is what made him great from when he got there, and it didn't matter. He would win. Right? He took his list, but he knew what he had to do, even though he was labeled basically already the greatest. From Bird, Magic, whoever, they're already seen as his greatest player ever. He hasn't won anything yet. And then, but you never heard Jordan talking like, oh, those guys, they're whack. He never downplayed those guys. Right? So,
can you see any scenario, any way where you can see Jordan, Kobe, Magic, Isaiah?
never. 8 minutes? Isaiah? No, not even Isaiah.
In a 7-game series, would you picture even Isaiah and Magic? Would you see Isaiah Thomas and Magic consoling each other with 5 minutes? So why do you think this generation is different from our generation in terms of respect and this whole lovey-dovey stuff?
Apparently they're more skilled. I guess they're more skilled, but more friendship. Like they like. I'm confused. I really don't know, because I have no issue with you. Right, boy. There's hope. We're in a battle. Play up. No, we play scrimmage ball. Listen, I played ball yesterday morning. Wait, what the fuck? Still at 3 days, people are fighting. Wait, what the hell? It's understandable, right? You can't tackle that and then be upset about the consequences. Shout out to Paige. I saw that clip yesterday or today. Shopping, talking about it. But yeah, right. And argue, you can engage, whatever. But after a while, good, everything's good, in the game, I told them, like, listen, we don't play. If you're not on my team, we're friends.
I'll never forget that Pistons Bulls series where I think it was Isaiah Thomas. It was an elimination. And they had eliminated. I think they had eliminated. I don't guys, show love to them. We're gonna walk past them. We're gonna shake their hand. We're gonna give them props. We're just gonna walk past them and we're gonna let you know. That's the way it should be. Like that angst towards the whole. If you get kicked out, I'm not sure you know. Like you just ended my season. You ended my life. I'll be damned to give you that one big response.
No, not even. End of the game, the series is done. It's not a. Now I get it because they made the the whole thing of Pistons doing the thing. The only thing was that you had no issue doing it with them when you were winning. Let's say it's the first time you met him.
Even so,
No, remember that makes you so now it makes you so
the
Bulls back them up every time too.
But how much time did the Pistons and the Bulls party?
I think it was 3.
Okay, so then you can understand the angst between the two teams. If you're getting eliminated,
But
I can understand. Listen, I'm not going to shake your hand.
I just got eliminated by you 3 times and shook your hand. You had no issue shaking my hand when you won. Now that we did it to you, you can't just get a little respect. Like, you know what? Fine, you did it.
No.
Now you're a loser. You're a loser. So now, so then you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing when it was done. I know it was done.
I'm gonna gloat instead of congratulate.
Huh?
I'm gonna gloat instead of congratulate.
If you were the Bulls.
If I'm the Pistons, so if I'm the Pistons,
now you just lost. You already won 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
All right, and you had no problem.
Yeah.
If
I'm the Pistons, I'm not shaking your hand.
Okay,
I want to make it. I want to make it 4. I want to make it 5.
And you did it. So.
And if you're my arch enemy, I am not congratulating. No matter how many times I want to hit you.
All right. I'm just saying. That's cool. Just don't congratulate anyone when you win too. Don't dack up and don't laugh, don't smile, don't do none of that because you look like a hypocrite. Right? You know what I mean? Like you playing the game now, you winning and everything's now you lose. Like, give me my ball. I'm leaving. I'm going home.
See, for me,
I'm not saying you have to still be all friendly with it. Just it's simple. All right.
See, I'm looking at it. Prior to this, I saw Anthony Edwards like a ball killer. Like he was a dog.
When he's winning.
Yeah, he was at that trash talk. So now, after seeing that at the end, I mean, yes, it's a form of respect, but
that's giving up.
Yeah.
That's not even that's disrespect to your teammates. That's giving up. You're just 8 minutes and you're telling me 20 in this supposed to be skilled league who can hit everyone can hit threes. What is 20 points to you in 8 minutes?
That's a lot of time.
You hit 2 3. You're down by what? 14? That's 6 points. You're down by 14. And you could do that in a minute. You hit a 3, play D, get it back in another 3.
I'm gonna dig deep into the NBA encyclopedia. Remember that game between Houston and San Antonio? Where T-Max scored like for
13 or 31 seconds.
And how many seconds?
You do that, you're down. You're down by what now? 7.
I'll be honest with you. In that locker room, regardless if Ant-Man is a superstar on the team, if I'm a teammate of his, I'm mentioning something. I'm like, yo, bro, what was up with that?
Oh,
you know what I mean? If I'm his teammate, right? So if I'm his teammate and we're back in the locker room after the game is done, I'd question that. I'm like, yo, what was with you dapping up the other players like that? Like,
I'm right there asking it that. I'm like, why are you quitting? Why are you quitting?
And he's supposed to be the leader of the team. Right?
I don't care if it's 5th and you got 8. Why? Quit it. Take the beating for the rest of the game. Be mad at yourself. Be mad at your team, if anything, if you want to be. If you're the ones always doing things. Be mad at whoever you need to be mad at. Don't go over there and say, oh, great game. And do what? What did you do? Go back and sit on the bench? You might as well just go back and just go through the
That's true. I mean, I would expect that. And you know what? In the same light, I remember a few years ago, and this is where I it may sound hypocritical, but remember when LeBron was getting heat for leaving the game early before the game was done?
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, oh, he's a sore loser for not congratulating their opponents or not staying with his teammates. He's just leaving.
Yeah.
Like, like he was pissed.
Yeah.
I could understand that more.
Stay to the ending. If you're not gonna
I can respect that more than someone going home to the team and shaking hands. Even though it's a sore loser move for him to leave his teammates on the floor like that with a few minutes left in the game. We're talking about LeBron, right? I can respect him leaving early in the game like that as opposed to my star player going to the opposing team in an elimination.
I don't know if I can see either. I know what you're saying. I know you can't.
One's a little bit more respectful than the other.
I don't know.
You can understand.
At the end of the day, it's both of them disrespect to your team.
Right, but you can understand why LeBron would be pissed.
You can understand why you're pissed, but why are you leaving now? We have to stay out here.
Yeah,
You get to go back there because what? You're upset. What? You want to go back there to blame us and say it's because you didn't have help? Is that what it is? Like, why are you leaving? Just sit on the bench. Even if you just sat on the bench and didn't get up, congratulate anyone. You got up, you walked off, you just stayed sitting there. I can respect that. Hopefully, you're thinking about what the hell just happened, what you need to do to make this not happen again. But you stayed and sat through what's happening. You didn't leave and go and say, I didn't see him celebrate that. Oh, you need to watch him celebrate. You need to watch him celebrate.
Soak it in. Wins or loss, soak it in. It only makes you better for the following season, right?
You need to watch him celebrate.
So in a kind of like a segue, since we're talking about LeBron, we're gonna switch over now to entertainment, more or less music. We're gonna talk about Drake. Now, Drake had some, I guess you want to call it a revenge tour with his 3 albums, and one of his victims is LeBron James. Right? And so Drake came out, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? With 15th? A 3-album package titled Iceman, forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Hababiti, and Made of Honor. Right? Now, I did get a chance to skim through some songs yesterday on Spotify. And you're giving it a thumbs down.
I know. I'm asking, is that what are you giving it? Are you giving
Listen,
it?
listen. It looks like you already said.
Oh no, are you giving it?
It was a 3-pack of mid, yo.
Listen, I'll say this.
Pack of mint? Yeah. So
Okay.
on the other end, you're giving him the booze.
Okay. Well, I'll put it this way. Considering Jake's previous projects, I wouldn't just consider it up to par. I would think this is a step back. Again, I didn't listen to every song, but for the majority of the songs, I did get a chance to listen to a few songs from each on Spotify. And to me, it just sounds the mood just sounds the same, song after song after song, album to album to album. And like I was talking with TJ Iivestream, he had 2 years to come up with something really
2 years.
2 years to come up with a real masterpiece, right? And to me, it just sounds like it fell flat. Too much melodies, a lot of too much singing, and it really wasn't that going for the gut punch that you were looking for as a, I guess, quote unquote comeback tour against the industry. I mean, regardless, he's making this money. I think TDU was saying that it's top. His songs made top 50.
All of his songs.
On the album made top 50 on Spotify.
Yeah, Billboard top 50. Yeah.
So shout out to him. He's gonna make his money anyways. But as a fan, after listening to the songs, I was a little bit disappointed. I think that could be a little bit better. That's my opinion. So you sound like you're more disappointed than I am.
No, listen, no. I'm not going to be one of those. I'll give my half skim through review, so it's not a full review. I did not listen to it lyrically, so this is not based on lyrics. Maybe lyrically, it's everything you need or everything you want, because it's not saying what you need to hear. But like you said, there's only one of them I listened to. I think it was Iceman. Right? Just skimming through the tracks, and mood-wise, again, like you said, it felt the same monotone, type vibe. I'm pretty sure there's some up and down. There were a couple of
There's a couple of these tracks,
something like that, but yeah, I felt like the same. I don't know, tragedy or
Mhm.
I don't know. I guess it didn't make me skip because back in the day, that's what we would kind of do, right? Like we're gonna bring you guys back in time when you used to go to the Music World or HMV. They'd have these stations where you can listen to an album, CD. You can listen to it in the store. Now, if you had a lot of time, you knew your parents or whoever you were with was going to be away for like you can sit there and listen to the whole album. But most of the time, it's a skim through, right? You can't really take in all of the lyrics where you want to. So what needs to catch you is everything else, and that didn't catch me to say, hey, let me listen more to it. Maybe later on I might, but again, I haven't really listened to all of Drake's albums.
So, do you at this point, if this is, are we seeing the down? Are we officially seeing the downfall of Drake? Do you think, or do you think he still has something left?
I don't want to say it's a downfall. I just think it's
His peak, his peak, his peak.
everyone gets a peak. He's probably peaked from time. He's just maintaining his peak. Maybe now he's going to drop a little bit down, but the way the industry is now, I can't say because there's so many fly by night people. He doesn't. It can seem like he's down here, but then all these other artists come out. They're not doing anything to make him stay. Really be down here. It's just here. They come, and when he's ready, he'll drop something, whether it's good or bad, because everything else is mediocre or whatever, except for the one or few pop. His stuff's still gonna sell again, right?
Good point. And I've always compared Drake to like McDonald's. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you don't like McDonald's products. If McDonald's comes out with a burger one year and it's
That's
not
right.
par or that it's crap, it really doesn't do anything to McDonald's money. Like,
Yeah.
McDonald's is still gonna make its money. It's gonna be the king of fast food, regardless.
They'll make it. They'll probably make back what they want on you just saying, "Let me try it."
Exactly.
Well, whoever says, "Let me just try it,"
Exactly.
and then they'll make profit on the ones who do like it.
Exactly. And I think
So
in that breath, Drake is somewhat the same. He's still gonna make his money. He's still gonna retain his popularity. Um, but as far as all the collaborations now that he was used to in the past, that happening in the future, him coming up with a hit album, I think he still has at least one more in him that he can do. But as far as these three, from that first listen, I don't think it's. But I mean, shout out to all the Drake fans out there. I mean, I'm a Drake fan myself, but I just don't think this this met the mark.
two things. Just think about now what I think he could have done. I ain't no marketing genius, so yeah, obviously. He should have either promote the Iceland like he did,
Try. Yeah.
drop it, but drop the other two a little bit after. See what the vibe is on the ice one. Don't let anyone know, right? If everyone was loving it, drop the next one. Just drop it on them.
But again,
Because if they're wanting more, right? Just drop it on them, right?
but after
And then if anything, however, whether they like the second or third one, you can still just drop. I mean, the second one, you can just drop the third one regardless if you want, right? Because it's okay, whatever vibe. If they don't like you, you'll be like, all right, let's be like on this one. I think it's the three at one time. It's so much music coming out of it.
But when I was talking to TJ after, I think, and I think I heard Joe Budden talk about this podcast. I think I get the reasoning behind it. I think he just wants to get out of his contract. Is it with Universal? Is it?
Yeah.
So I know that he has to hit a certain benchmark before he can
Get it?
do whatever. So dropping them all at once kind of expedites that.
Yeah, but not. But right now,
It's too much.
no, the what's the word? The way the atmosphere is right now.
Can't flip the market like that.
After the battle,
Mm.
regardless of if people say they don't want to hear, they want to hear his side, whether it's how he was feeling then or how he feels right now.
Yeah.
Within the gap from then to now, people are going to want to hear. You don't have to make a whole album about it, but a song song that says here, this is my take on it, and after this we're done.
But even
Right?
2 years later, that's something that you want to hear. 2 years
Yeah.
later, you still want to hear that?
I want to hear something. I just want to hear. I want to hear. I don't want the attacking him. I want to hear what the real take on it was. How he's talking about the people who turned on him. And yeah, hey, who turned on? I want to know what it was. What it is the kid. How they turned on you. You boys and this. So now when they start coming back later on for features, I know. Right? Like I'm saying, I don't want to hear a whole album. I don't want all 3 albums all about Kendrick. Or all about just the beat. But if maybe a 1 track on each album is about it, or a line in a couple verse talks about whoever was in it, whoever jumped in, and whoever turned their backs on you. People say what they want. They're just trying to front because they want the likes, they want this. So they're trying to say something different than what everyone else might be saying. Right? But I think he should have just. But I think he should have done this. Now, everyone was trying to do the comparisons to the king. What he should have done was drop a 9-track album. But bang, bangers. It's 9 strong. You can give your one gal tune, give your rap tune that every man's has been begging from you that they want. You can do your collab track. You can do a reggae track, a Spanish track. Give them one of everything on that album, but give them your best top bars. That's it. Why do we need? I know back in the day, yeah, they still lost, but even then, sometimes it was like, this was a lot for me to go through. But back then, they had the interludes in the skit, so it wasn't really. You might have seen 20 tracks, but maybe 8 of those were interludes, an intro, and outro, right? And some interludes here and there. So maybe 12 were actual songs, right? But
And
now,
to be honest, I'm at 12, probably like 3 at most of the 3.
yeah, depending on who you were, you could get 4, depending. But yeah, you. 3 are superstars.
4 plays on the radio.
One, you get 2 is because one did very good, right?
4,
and in the strength of 2, you could get 3, right? But yeah.
Speaking of MJ, and again, TJ brought this up, and we're gonna talk about it real quick. We said that this can be a sign, a negative sign that things that may come to Drake. And we're talking about we're not wishing him any bad will at all. Right? No down to it. Right. But we talked about, I think George mentioned it on his podcast, saying that when someone plans to go independent after having such a publicized war with their, I think their music company, their marketing team, whatever the case may be, it leads to them dying after something happened to them after. Right? So do you think Drake is making too much enemies in the wrong place, and if he does decide to go independent, his life is, I know it's extreme, but do you think his life is in danger? Do you think that his music is over? Similar to what again happened to people
I think his life is in danger, unless there's stuff we don't know about behind the scenes and stuff. But yeah, music industry wise,
like I was telling TJ,
right? Unless there's some stuff behind, along with the music, but behind the music too, then that's what's going to make the issue, not necessarily the 2 artists.
I was telling TJ, it's a good thing that he's Jewish. That's probably the only thing that's safe.
What I think he needs to do, independent, like people have been saying and bringing up, label, got how many guys here, even the OGs that you came back and did an OVO thing for them. Adding them all up.
I can see that.
Make them put money in. I'm not saying you fund everything and just have them there to run things. But let them put some money in so they will stick to, they will actually put in work. But yeah, you can fund 51% of it. Let them fund the other 49% to come up with. Start a label, start bringing guys out. You don't have to drop. You do that, then you can drop something maybe in the next whatever you want to do because people may want to hear from you.
Yeah, and I think we covered.
But you need to stay
I mean, again, if he goes independent, he doesn't have to
You
work.
got to look to listen. You got money. You got other things. I know you're probably. I know if you go to some one guy with all the money, you can accumulate up most of the money yourself, if anything, whatever. But nah, if you really talk about putting people around you and get back to the city, so yeah, people from the city who live on the label or whatever it is. Yeah, you get the artists to invest in some way. If they can't invest, all right, you can work for the whatever it is. You work for the label areas. You can run this department, this, and this. Do that. I think. I'm not saying it's that easy, but if you had started this from, I've been hearing about this 5 to 10 years now, maybe. Could have been at some type of point. It doesn't mean everything has to be up and structured in 1 year. Gradually build it up. Start it, and if you want anything, you start it. After a year of you getting everything settled and stuff, give it into the hands of the people in Toronto or the art, the Cardinal, and Cardinal works at a label. You can put it in his hands.
I know that there's.
You got Chaclair, you got Mishimi, you got Maestro.
I could be wrong. Because I don't know how these artists do with each other, but I think there's a rift there between him and Cardinal. A lot of the Toronto artists. I don't think there's ever been a real vibrant connection there.
Listen,
For whatever reason.
This is where.
But again, it's business, so it shouldn't matter.
I'm not saying black people can't do it, but this is where white people in their business different. They can be beefing with someone, but if this man comes to him with a business, they will put their beef aside for the business.
And it's Drake, so you know that he
So
has
you guys don't have to communicate. You have peoples. Let the peoples talk to each other. But this is to help the city. That is what your goal is, right? It's not you two having to do a song together or something. That's different. Fine. You don't want to do that. Cool. But you're trying to get people from the city back. Let the man run the label or have whatever part in the label that you don't have to be there all the time, whatever, and let them do it and let the talent come up in Toronto. We keep saying, oh, the infrastructure, the music business is garbage. Have the people, have the head, people fund it. The beams can help fund if anything. Like you got people who got money. Celine, I don't know, you know what's going on with her, whatever, but you can get her involved in something. You didn't even have to be musical artists. God. We got people to start. We need to start. America wasn't the big label or the big runners of stuff they were without starting something. Whether it was legal or legal, they started something. We're too scared to take risks. Shout out to X3. I always hear it out there. We're too scared to take risks. Right? We're always worried about, oh, well, people aren't going to like. No, the people will like it if you shove it in their face at some point. If you really want them to take it, they will take it. They will absorb it and deal with it in a way they'll adapt. We can adapt. We're a city that knows how to adapt. We'll complain, but we'll adapt.
Listen, we adapt to cold weather each year, so it's easy for us.
Complain and adapt. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so we're going to kind of stick with music, but here we're going to bring in two special guests. We're going to bring in Special K, and we're going to bring in another special guest, Becca, as we're going to have their opinions and what they have to say about this next topic. So we're going to cut here, and we're going to enter and greet our next guest, Becca and Special K. So cut, teach,
If I get in, then I can't read the lyrics.
Ready? Yeah.
Okay, tell Jazz to come.
So did you take a look at it?
Huh? A little briefly.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Tell Jazz to come.
So a little bit of a time constraint. We have an hour.
Okay. You guys are out here. Whoa.
Wait, what, you gotta go?
Yeah, I started work at 7:19. What were you speaking on?
Why are you putting me over there, cuz?
Whatever you want to say.
I didn't want to go.
I don't want to be in.
I don't
Oh,
want
no, wait, in the music.
to.
entry.
No, we're not doing that.
Do the entry.
We're good. Oh,
It's trying to be off.
You can add it in.
oh, here's your microphone.
Oh, is that what that's?
Did Karen show you the topics real quick?
Yeah, those are a lot of topics, man.
I know it can be going through all of
We'll
that.
breeze through. We'll
You may not go through all of it.
Yeah.
But I still gotta get you.
I think Kelly's yelling. I can hear her.
Sorry.
Tell me that moment. Let me scream it. So, in 10.
Do I have to put on? Can I just hold it?
If you want,
Yeah, you can go that far.
Oh, yeah, you can hold that.
Oh, wait, but that has to be.
No, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit that one, so I don't know.
7,
Thank you.
6, in 5,
Down your lap or whatever.
in 4,
It's up to you.
in 3, in 2,
Hurry!
in 1,
Hurry!
in 0, set, in 5, in 4, in 3,
Because it keeps repeating. No, the last one.
in 2,
And then it'll keep going.
in 1.
Again.
Okay, so we are going to talk about relationships right now, so we have some relationship topics. And as I mentioned before, we have 2 special guests in the building. We have Becky.
I should be looking at the camera, right?
Becky, welcome, Becky. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. And we have Special K. It's Sunday, right? It's Sunday. And we have Special K in the building. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. All right. So, we're going to start it off by saying, asking a question. This is something that came to my attention this week with my daughter, Palia, who was
I
12.
wonder where you call me so
Who is 12 years old, and you have kids as well. So I just want to know everybody's input, right? At what age is it okay for your kids to go to concerts? So Kalia came to me this week and she asked, Daddy, I want to go to a
In
trip
what way?
in a nice way.
No.
Yeah.
Going to in what way? By them, like
No.
not with a parent?
No, she said that it was the way that she posed it to me,
Yeah.
which is what she always poses like this. Well, my friends are going, and my friends are.
Okay, so that means no parents.
No parents.
Okay, well,
That's what I'm trying to ask. If you're going with parents,
I'm
what's the
pretty
issue?
sure one of us have to be there. Like they can't just
Okay.
walk in the
Oh, no,
door.
she said.
Yeah, I don't even think they would allow you to do it.
Yeah.
I think they told me to.
Hey, Vanessa. I think Vanessa is 17.
I don't even think that's good.
Who is the artist?
Drake. So she wanted to go to a Drake concert. So my immediate response was no, absolutely not, zero, no chance at all. Her next response to that was, well, Daddy, I listen to the music anyways. I know the words to words. And like my rebuttal to that was maybe, but to be actually in a venue where you're hearing these songs back to back to back, you know, seeing it, you don't know what type of things are going to be performed on stage. That's a whole different atmosphere than just listening to the song on the radio or daddy's car or mommy's car, right? So, my question to all 3 of you is, at what age would it be okay for your niece, your nephews, your children to go to a concert? Who wants to take it first? Becky?
Yes.
No,
You're the honorary guest?
Yes.
You go first.
I'm not going. I said yes. You gotta get one of you first.
I mean, I didn't go to one until my 20s. Like, and I went with colleagues and coworkers and friends.
Which concert?
That one was Alicia Keys, was wicked. And then Janet Jackson, the same crowd. Because I couldn't get to Michael Jackson. So, yeah.
She smelled it.
That kind of was a blur. I'm going to be
Yeah, I
honest
know.
and say, what?
It's just a question everyone likes, they would ask.
Girls, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. But
And then I
how
don't
was
even
it?
talk to some of these girls anymore. But
How was Janet?
that was good. That was awesome. It was amazing. Because, you know, it's like Michael. Like, I know you can't.
I know. I hear what you say. I get what you're saying.
But they're a
Yeah.
family. So it's the same. But it was wicked. Yeah. So that was in my 20s. But I know this is a different generation and a different time. And having said that, even to that, there still should be certain rules and expectations of kids because of the times we are living in. I feel like there's a lot that's going. it's being so lenient with a lot of these kids, and I'm not blaming the parents. I'm not like targeting parents, okay? Even though you raise your kids and it does start from the home aspect of stuff, right? There, I think the age should be probably 18, to be honest, 18 or 19, because of what we're dealing with now in our society. There's so much. These kids are just like acting like adults, like at age 13. When we were that age, you couldn't say certain things. You couldn't do certain things, and then that lack of respect is not there.
Okay, so just to interject real quick, so you said the good points. At the age of 18, 19, you said, but does it depend on the artist?
I think it does too, depend on the artist, but
So
then where do you draw the line? Because then you start to be, is it okay to be picking and choosing and being inconsistent? Because then that kid is going to forget that and not see that.
That's picking and choosing.
True,
because Janet, correct me if I'm wrong, but Janet had some provocative songs, right?
but I was in my late, I was 26, 27.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know.
Sorry. You don't like the music.
It's been around, but it's staying away from us.
Okay, so 18,
Yeah,
19.
she did. Alicia Keys was a bit, she was good. But she was, yeah, so it depends on artist. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was 13.
Wow.
Rebel, was it?
Yeah, but it was a gospel girl.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah,
13, you're like, that's too old. You should have been going from 5.
right?
So even if it was a gospel concert, did their parents still feel awkward with you going, or were they saying?
Oh, me and my sister, we had to beg to go.
Even though it was a gospel
I mean, yeah, but they dropped us off and they picked us up. So yeah.
concert. And what do you feel about Billy coming to you and saying, "Mommy, I want to go to a Drake concert"?
Absolutely not.
Why?
It's like she said, it's just different. Everything is a little bit different now. There's so many, like, you have adults who go to a concert or even a kids concert because they are some of their predators, right? So you really gotta
That's a
be,
good thing.
like aware of all these things that's happening. And at that age, if they're not capable to understand or even grasp that's not okay, or oh, this guy's a little too cool. They're not paying attention to that. They're more focused on, oh, what's happening up there. They're just right here, or they're not aware of their surroundings.
Yeah.
And at that age, definitely not. Definitely not. I would not even think.
Okay, so Becky said 18, 19.
Oh, I'll say yeah, about that age. Yeah, you have to be an adult. Yeah.
You Drake, like 12?
For it to be, regardless of who it is or whatever, 18, 19, I can hear an adult. I can't tell you that. Like,
That's right.
You can go and purchase the ticket if you want.
That's right.
Without me saying anything. Or
Mm-hmm.
even if I get mad, I can't do it.
Yeah, no, wait.
Right?
You say you can't say anything. It depends. If a child's still living under your roof, there's certain things that they still have to. They will always have to respect you,
I get it.
and they will have to do certain things.
Understandable if it's under my roof and you're not, like, if you're going to a concert, as long as you're not going to do something to
Still have a say.
really,
You're the father.
no, I have a say, but
You
I
can't
can't
control
beat
it.
you.
You can't control it.
I'm not going to necessarily kick you out of the house because you went to a concert. That's not
Right.
really, you know what I mean? So
Because then you're controlling.
yeah, now I'm being controlling. Like, because what if before I said, "Oh, well, concert for you till you're an adult."
Mm-hmm.
Now you're an adult. Well, I can't say nothing now, right? So, but anything under that, parents willing to take you. Hopefully, it's a proper concert. But like, if your parents willing to take you to a Drake concert and you're 12, not speaking on you guys, but and you're 12, I might be looking at the parents, not really the kid.
Right.
In that aspect, right? Right?
And
And even so, like, that's like the third tier. Like, it's adult, teenager, and preteen. Like, you're not even a teenager yet. You want to go to a Drake concert, and you know what he's talking about.
And he's very
Talking
vulgar,
sex, drugs, not rocking roll, but you know what I'm
Yes.
getting, right?
And I may be pushing the envelope by saying this, and maybe to an extreme, but my feeling would be Drake coming go on stage.
I don't think he
No,
would.
hold on.
But I get what you're saying.
Oh God,
Wait,
no, Drake,
wait,
we don't need no harm now.
No.
Wait a second.
But
So
I
we're
get
not
what
throwing
you're
any shade.
There was a video circulating.
That's right.
Remember Donkey years ago?
Yes.
When he brought up the young woman on
And
stage.
he didn't know her age.
He didn't know her age, and it turned out she was underage.
Underage, and now he
Now,
has some.
now looking, I don't know if you were able to see what she looked like. Just at first glance, would you have thought she was underage?
But do you look at her and think she's at that age?
But then what
I'm
about
saying no. I'm saying it's the way they're dressed. If you dress someone that looks underage, even if they're not underage, your first thought is, why?
Yeah.
Kind of underage because of the way you're dressing.
Yes.
But if you're dressing and you're at a Drake concert, I'm not gonna say. I mean, you can. Oh, how old are you? But that's kind of killing the concert vibe. I'm not. How old are you?
no? But
And
then
then what? Pull out your ID.
Yeah.
Let me make sure.
Yeah, no one's gonna be doing that.
No one's gonna do that. So you know, you just go. That's why I'm gonna assume everyone should be
That's
of
right,
age
of age.
at my concert.
That's right.
But
If
then
you're not around the father
those
figure,
Michael
parents.
Jackson concerts, because I always that was coming up because this movie release.
Well,
And I'm
Michael
like,
had a kid, so
woman
we
would
know
come
you're
on the stage and
yeah,
jump at him,
oh,
and you
yeah.
just hold them, and I love that because he never
So
shunned
she's
anybody.
okay.
Yeah. Whereas you have some people that are,
I mean,
That
Michael
shut
Jackson shouldn't be the example.
but I'm not
So, for
trying to
example,
compare
what
the
you
two, but I'm
innocent?
just saying.
We're not doing
We're
this.
not
eh?
doing this.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So
We are not.
I'm not.
I'm just saying.
I'm not.
I'm
You know
just
what?
saying.
Go
Let
ahead.
me stop you.
Go ahead.
We do not know. We do not know. This is
We know.
no. We do not know.
What do we know?
No, we do not know. People can say whatever about a person. You are not living under that person's roof, so we will not
17
go there.
years.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Nothing.
Hey,
okay,
go.
Okay.
Nothing.
No. You guys have to go.
See that? You see that?
No.
That's what they got.
Before lightning strikes, knowing what you know, even though he's found it.
Yes, I was.
If Michael Jackson was alive right now, we had a concert, and he pulled up Kalia or Dio on stage, would you be comfortable with that?
Oh no.
Really?
Well, you just defended him.
You just defended. No, but that has nothing to do with allegations. That's my child. But I get it.
I want
That's
all
my
the
child.
kids on stage.
Oh yeah, go.
Even though they accused him of molesting, but that was just a cover up.
But you
to
don't
focus on
know
what the
exactly.
people
No one
But you
knows.
see, this is why you can't
Trust
just. This is
anything.
why. Sorry to go back to drink again, but the whole pedophile thing.
That's right. You can't trust
just
that.
holler out things about people.
That's
That's why
right.
you can't. People go, so why is he suing? That is not like, oh, he murdered
100.
someone. Yeah, you need proof, and there's no proof. Yeah, it's something you murdered, but you know he didn't murder someone. But
Yeah.
look how you're saying that. I don't know if I would. Just because someone accused him.
That's right.
Look at all the
People
evidence.
greedy
There's
too.
no
That's
evidence
money.
that he. There's
Money.
no
More
evidence
mental.
that he did anything to
It was
anyone,
shown. It
and
was
you
shown.
still have an inkling in your head of.
Yeah. Because the
Wow.
society allows
Because
you to think
someone
that way.
said, and it's been proven that he lied, and it was all a setup because he just wanted money. There's the recording of it saying it.
He was trying to save
Right?
all those kids.
And,
Now I
and, his,
see
and
all
his son
that.
didn't even want anything to do with him when he was older, so you know he was using it just to get
And
money.
who knows? Maybe
Right?
you know, like I said, with celebrities too. You know, like when you slip up or you do something, you want to call someone out on some stuff. Now they're like, oh, you know what? Let's just get at it, so no one will ever believe him. And also, listen, people, you don't know what these people can.
You have to
think.
blame someone, so they
Right.
blame him. So they
You have
continue
money, you
doing
can
what
say
they're
whatever
doing.
you want, and that's it. Your life is over. Your career is over.
Now they're trying to risk.
Yes.
There was even a video going around that he had called his manager, and he was on the phone saying, "They're coming at me. I'm going to die. They're coming at me." When I heard that, I was like in tears because I'm like, the man knew he was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And he did.
I mean, at the end of the day, I agree with all of you. I would not, and I still stick to my stance. I would not let my child go to any type of concert. That's where I should.
Oh no, I'm gonna be there.
Even if I was there.
I'm not. Watch it. I'm going. Mike, I'm coming up. Don't worry about my kids. You guys stay here. I'm coming up on stage. No.
Even if I'm there, I'm just speaking on it. Even if I'm there, because of the music and because of what I know,
Oh, those concerts
you may
are
do
not a
on
joke.
stage, I still would not go with her. Or
No, not a joke. No, go ahead.
Michael Jackson.
I'll go.
What about
I know for myself.
a gospel concert?
Well, of course, yeah, that's fine.
I'm lying.
Would you
I'm going for
go-
myself.
I wouldn't want to go by yourself.
Okay, that's
I wouldn't want to go by myself. Even with the gospel concert. At 12, 13, that's too young. I mean, to each his own. For those parents that are allowing their kids to go to the Drake concert, God bless you.
Okay, let me just throw a scenario that just came in my head. Now, same type of concert, say a Drake concert or one of those kind of concerts, right? Susie, for example, really wants to go. But now, she's going with family, cousins, not distant, but like these are cousins you always hung out, always hang out. They are old enough. They're not wusses. They're not punks. They can handle their own. They want to bring her. Whether like say it's a birthday gift or whatever, they want you to go. We want to bring her. We got her. We're watching. We got this. You know what I mean? And would you be okay with that?
The answer's still
No.
I don't care.
I'm just. I don't care.
What?
It's about what she's doing.
Now they say you guys can come along too if you want. You're not gonna go?
It's about what she's going to be exposed to.
Then it's like I'm
Yeah.
allowing it by saying,
Alright,
hey,
thank you.
yeah, I'm coming
Okay.
to it.
It doesn't matter the company. It doesn't matter if we're going. It doesn't matter who's going. It doesn't matter if they're 30 years old. It's
Okay.
because of what's going to be
17. Same people want to take her.
Okay.
They're saying, it ranges. There's some from 18 to say 25 because you got cousins that 18 to 25. She's 17. Year out. Drake's last concert. This is her favorite artist ever,
1 year ago.
and this is his last concert ever. He's not coming back. He's not doing any more. This is the only time she'll be able to see him. Would you allow it?
18 is 18.
8, bro.
18 is 18.
You wouldn't even go.
I would say 17.
I'm a
I
go
would
at
say
least.
17.
If it's your last
Just make
ever,
sure you call me.
and you're dedicated,
And you
like I
leave
know
your
you've been
tracker on.
dedicated to this artist, been good. You never
Maybe.
like there has to be the perfect storm for me to say that. And I'll just say that, That's what I was trying to set up.
I know what you're saying. 18 is 18.
No, I get it. I get it.
All right. So, shout out to Drake and hopefully concert as well. And,
Yeah,
kids and
even
adults enjoy
watching
themselves
us.
likewise. All right, real quick. So, we're going to go into another topic. And this more or less deals with the extent that you would go to for your significant other. All right? So, we're going to skip the word there.
Scenario.
Yeah. Oh, no, the scenario was last. The scenario was last.
You're doing that? Okay.
You want to do the scenario? You want to do the scenario last?
Which one are you doing?
Oh, so this one I brought up with them. Oh, no, the prison time.
Okay, sure. Do that one.
Okay. So real quick. So to prove how much you love your significant other, you need to choose one of these tests. Okay? Number 1. Would you do prison time for 3 days? Number 2. Eat nothing but pepper X, which is the hottest pepper on the planet. And drink water for a week. Or number 3, no phone, TV, or internet access or interaction whatsoever with the outside world for 2 weeks. So let me repeat. Would you do prison time for 3 days?
I have it here.
Eat nothing but pepper X, which is the hottest pepper on the planet, and drink water for a week? Or number 3, no phone, no TV, no internet access or interaction whatsoever with the outside world for 2 weeks?
I'm going with number 4.
Okay, can I say something?
Separation and divorce. Because if I gotta go through that,
Thank
to prove
you!
that I love you.
You should already done know.
Nah.
That's exactly
You
what I
trying to kill
was going to say. I
me.
was going to look at him like this. I'm like,
You trying to
but
kill
you
me.
should already know.
You
So I don't
trying-
need to do any of this.
Yeah, you trying to kill me.
Therefore, something ain't right.
Sorry.
Something ain't right somewhere.
Nah.
So,
But,
yeah,
okay,
we're on the same page to kill.
for the fun of it.
For the fun of it.
For the fun of it.
Oh my God. For the fun of it.
I might have to really buckle it down. I kind of thought about it and I can figure out a couple 1, 2 things I can bring in, hopefully. Number 3.
Same.
No phone, no internet access.
Yeah.
Same. I can
So,
do
so,
that.
so,
I gotta
so,
bring-
so in today's world, you guys can
I
do
can
that.
do
I'm bringing
that.
it. Remember, I didn't grow up. I wasn't born
Me
in this time.
neither.
I was born in a time
Me
before.
neither.
I'll bring
I
a
can
book.
do that.
I'll bring a few good books, and
And
I'll sit there if I have to.
No, but that's
Read.
what.
I'll bring a puzzle. You said I'm not interacting with outside world. It's not internet. It's like
Exactly.
that's what you said.
Not to reveal your ages, but this was
I guess.
a couple
It doesn't.
decades.
It has a.
You guys are not accustomed to a certain
No, I'm not
lifestyle.
custom.
No.
I ain't
What do you mean?
custom. I can't
What do you
find
mean
my
I'm not
phone
a
half
custom?
the time.
I just did a
I don't
puzzle.
know about you.
I just did a puzzle earlier this year. I told you, man, that
You
I was working on a puzzle. That shit's
I
done.
don't keep.
I need the next
I
puzzle.
try to call you. You try to call me.
I
So we don't even have the phone beside each other.
And I'm by
Okay.
myself.
So resolve
We don't know what one.
So resolve
I don't hang on
you
to my
choose
phone when
three?
I go home.
You can do it?
It's not a matter of
My phone is
I
in the
can-
purse.
it's not a matter of
Phone
I
is
can
on my
do
phone.
three. It's can you? Why would you want to do one and two? Like,
Thank
would it
you.
make sense? Okay, you go to prison for
Why
3
would I
days.
want to go to
Someone,
prison?
I know the big bad bold man, gangster man's would be like, they don't want to touch me. Deal with
It's
man.
only
Stay
3 days.
Yeah, it's only 3 days. Yeah, all they need is 3 minutes to find you little punk ass
Yeah,
and make you
what you know,
and
with
make
a whole
you one
bunch
of
of people.
their women, right? That's what they're gonna do, okay? Because you don't know what prison you're going to. You don't know how they're gonna treat you. You don't know the things you you go to prison. Now, the Pepper X, after the first day, your insides are done. Your body is worn out. You can pause all you want with that line. I don't care, right? It is done. Your belly and everything, you're done. You're famished. It's red flames coming out. Literally, it's gonna be coming out.
Listen,
This
you're
man,
the
this man,
hold on. You're the one that's always bragging. I can do anything.
I love
Nothing's
pepper.
happening. I love pepper.
But
That should be easy for
doing
you.
that.
yeah,
No, I
yeah,
ain't
but
doing
you
that.
said a
But
week,
it's for me.
and look,
It's for
and
me.
you said,
I do the
And as
three.
you get older, it's
and
hard.
hold on, the
I'm good.
man wasn't even nice enough to give you a proper drink. He said water, not even milk.
Yeah, like come on.
I said,
With sugar.
let it bud even
What's
more.
the sugar in
In
it?
today's economy, you're getting water still.
And between all three, the third one, I've lived through not having. Okay, maybe not no phone, but it's a home phone. Even then, you can't always be on the phone, so you didn't have a phone. It was your parents' phone. TV you had, but again, you were limited at certain times. You know, maybe one TV, 2 TVs, but parents again on the granddad and internet. Yeah, just done it no internet access. I know we can't go outside and play or whatever, but again, got books, got a puzzle,
And you're good to go.
2 weeks, spread it out properly. I'll figure it out. Sleep, enough sleep is gonna go out.
Oh yeah.
Like your answer is also 3.
Yeah, but then I'm thinking because
Your job, you have to. By the way, you guys have to consider your
because
job.
that's why I'm starting to think because
You
my
can-
TV is
yeah.
controlled by the box, which is controlled by internet, and then my work laptop, everything is internet.
Can you find,
You don't
can you
have a
find-
job
can you
for any
find an alternative? Like, can you get away with this for 2 weeks?
I have to work, so that means I have to come out of the house and go to the office all the time. But
Found your loophole. That's in my home. Outside, I
Come
can.
on.
Ah!
Come on, bro.
I'm at a job. Job has nothing to do with my home.
Facts.
If I'm locked in a home, I got 2 weeks. I use my 2 weeks vacation, so I have my job still. Done.
So you'd
There
schedule.
you go.
There you go.
I have to.
You'd schedule.
Because all of a
There you
sudden
go.
now, I got a job I got to worry about.
Yeah.
But yet, I'm going to prison for 3
You're
days.
right.
I'm
You're
getting fired. Why are you in prison?
You're done.
So you have no
Right.
job.
So the answer.
The box side is done. You're not going to work.
So the answer is,
So you have no job regardless.
if your
Three still saves you.
if your significant other came to you and said, "I need you to prove how much you love me," and you have to do option number 3, you'd be okay.
Now, if you said have to choose
Let me
to save your
find
life,
out when
that's
my
a different
2 week.
story.
Let me find out when my 2 week vacation is.
the thing is, you shouldn't have to prove that should be
Yeah,
Of course.
That
So
should be
you
done
have to-
like
Again, like you always do.
You have to.
You
like
twist up
each
the
day,
scenario.
each day it should be
Of
done in
course you
different ways to show that you love that
100%.
person, right? You don't have to have this proof. You know, it should be done in your actions and your words daily, like day to day, in different ways, right? So
In the spirit of doing a game show, and the host said you have to do one of the 3. It's resounding. We all agree that it would be number 3. But no electronics. We live in a new generation. Thank God. We grew up in a new generation, so that's why number 3 would be easier for us. All right. Next random. I guess you could kind of say it a relationship topic, but more personal topic. Kind of sort of. Kind of sort of.
All right, sure, go ahead.
All right. Real quick. We'll go through it real quick. Rank in order your most challenging to least challenging
For them, for the person, for the individual.
for the individual, yes. So, which of these would you say is your top priority as far as the role that you play to the least important? What's the number 1? I won't say number 1.
Y'all know that, right? Remember it's bad silence.
That's what I'll say it again. Right? So, being a strict follower of your faith and practicing beliefs, or playing your role as a significant other to your partner, or being a parent aunt, niece, or lastly, waking up each day to do your job?
I'll
Okay, so
say
you
number
said
one is
Yeah, now
most
that you said it this
challenging
way, I would say
or-
number one.
one.
and important
Yeah.
are two different things.
Okay, so which is the most, forget important, which is the most challenging?
Challenging.
What is the most challenging?
I'll say faith
What's the
and
most challenging?
parenting. Faith.
Okay, now why is faith
Well,
the most challenging?
number one, like you can't be perfect. That's the you can't be perfect, but each day, if you're trying to like get souls, for instance, you like to get people to follow what your belief is, right? They're gonna be watching you, so it's very challenging to be perfect. Okay, so you have to like walk by your faith, showing others, right, what God is about. And it's very challenging in this society, in this world, because there's so many distractions.
We live in a very secular world.
That's right, and there's a way of living, which, man, like I said, it's very, very awesome.
Same thing, I agree. Faith is the most, for me, it is a job thing, and it's the most challenging. Because on one hand, without God, I wouldn't be here now sitting with you guys. And being able to have gone through what I've gone through, because God got me through it, continues to provide and protect me, and prevent me from doing things that a normal person that's outside of God would do. Like when they've gone through certain things, they tend to turn to certain things, so like drugs and other people and sex and relationships and stuff like that. You open up a whole other can of worms. So then the other aspect of it is also it's hard and challenging because you're set apart from people around you. But then I also hope by my actions and what I do, they will be curious and want to know, and then I can share the faith then.
So you, okay. So I'm the most, okay. So going back to, I'll go back to
It's
the.
hard.
Then what would be the least challenging?
Say it again.
So we've eliminated number one as being the least because that's the most. So the remaining ones are playing a role as a significant other, being a parent, niece, or waking up each day to do your job. Of those three, then which is the least
Making
challenging?
it least is making up.
Yeah,
Yeah?
because the other two are very hard.
Parenting will be second
Yeah?
for
Disagree
me.
with you? Okay.
Parenting will definitely be the second one. Just the same as for the first one. Right? Yeah.
For you, sorry.
Yeah, even though I'm not a parent, but I could imagine I was a kid, so I understand how it is, and it's very hard. How you guys do that. And then I have nieces and I have nephews, so it is rough, especially in this society. So that would be a challenge for me. And then there was another one that was challenging. Oh, the partner.
Listen, partner, cooking food, I'm good. Food and you know what? That's it. That's it.
But
That's all I need.
I need to know that.
I
You gotta
know
cuddle me a little bit.
that too. But then I would need him to also help too.
Yeah,
It can't just be all on me.
obviously.
No, he
For
just
sure.
said challenge. Yeah. You get it? Okay.
DJ Show. What do you got?
Alright, so since you're saying challenge, like I take it as something hard to do for you to do.
That's right.
So I'll say for the most challenging would be 4, depending on like if it's something waking up each day to do your job.
That's what I
If it's a job you don't want, because
I love my job, by the way.
yeah, I like my job,
So you put an
but not
asterisk on that.
not everyone has a job that they want to do.
I love my job.
I love my job too.
You love your job?
Yeah.
We both love our jobs.
But the thing is, if you had a choice, that wouldn't be your job,
100%.
right?
100%.
And everyone has to do a job they don't want to do, and you gotta do this every day. Whether you have to make an excuse to yourself to why you need to do it. I know you got family and all that, but I'm saying outside of that, at a certain point, sometimes that may weigh on you, and you're like, I don't know if that, like, I don't want to get up to this.
I mean, we can all agree that we've had those days where you just
Right?
Yeah, but it's like it's more
But-
it's mandatory.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's the most challenging because it's not your choice to where you're going, right? You had to pick a job, but if you had the choice in the job you want to do, it ain't any of those.
or you
Right.
wouldn't be working wouldn't be working at all. Like, who
But
wants to
yeah,
work?
that too, right? With but now with religion, that's different, right? That's different. It depends on how you are with religion, right? I'm here, like I believe in God and all that stuff, but there's certain things that I don't really align with and all that. So it's not really a challenge to me to like. I know what not to do, like the major things not to do. You know what I mean? The challenge would be maybe the little things, right? When I say major, I mean like don't kill someone,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
steal,
I know,
like those
yeah,
major,
yeah.
the 10 Commandments,
Yes,
stuff like
yes,
that.
yes.
You know what I mean? But like, there's little things that yes, those are challenges. But that's you can choose when you want
Your
to
growth.
tackle that challenge,
Yeah.
right? You should tackle, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. And most of the time, it'll affect you in a sense, right? So that all depends on the person and the significant other and your child. Again, hopefully, the choice you made is a choice that you wanted. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's yeah,
You don't
but
want to have resentment or regrets.
right. And to me, it's a challenge if you do choose the wrong person. Then obviously, it's gonna be a challenge. But if you chose the right person and you want to have children, it's challenging, but it's something you prepared yourself for you want to do, and it's a kind of an accepted challenge. Not everything that comes with it you want, but most of it is kind of an accepted challenge if you want to be a parent
I
or
mean,
in a relationship. That's just how I see it.
is it wrong to say that it's a challenge?
No, I don't
Because
think
I'm
that's what I
pretty
said.
sure
It depends on who you are, where you are in life. Some of them, that's what I said. The job one for me, not that I don't like my job, but if I don't want to go to work, I can't just not go to work. You gotta call in. You gotta make sure you can take a day off or whatever it is. You gotta make sure these things are happening, right?
Yeah.
So for some people, again, like who are doing what they want to do, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna just make it seem like it's the big glamorous job. Someone could be doing a small job, and that's what they want to do. To them, waking up every day to do it is easy, right? And to them, the parent might be a child because they didn't want to be a parent, but they got to because the religion in them that now they got a challenge with is telling them you need to take care of this child. Even if you didn't want them, you need to take care of this child. So it all depends on where you are in life to be, right? So that's how I look at it.
I think for me, I would have to choose number one. So that would be a strict following of the Bucks. And the reason why I chose number one is that I've with my eyes more open these days and considering the world that if you're really in tune to see what's going on in the world right now, there's so many things that we're getting bombarded with, so many distractions, so many things to keep you down. And I think it's done purposely and systematic, right?
Yeah.
And I really do feel that the world that we live in right now is programmed to keep us oppressed, right? So unless you really do have a strong faith and you have a strong belief, I really do feel that this world can tear you down. And if you don't open up your eyes, if you just think that everything that's happening around you is normal, um, you're gonna get a rude awakening, right? And unless, like, my belief and my strength in my faith is sometimes wavers, admittedly. And sometimes I'll be like, no, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to my family? Why is this happening to us in the world? Why is this happening to my job? Right? And I'll struggle with those questions. So that's why I feel as if number one is something that is a challenge that me personally I'm dealing with every single day. So for that would be my number one. My least challenging, I feel that this is going to be a wrong answer no matter what. I would say, well, let me break it down like you think. I like the way that you broke it down. So, as far as being a parent, that's least challenging because I find the love that I have for my kids just makes it easier. Right? Yeah. I find that the connection I have with my kids makes it easier. If they were 24/7 problematic, then hell, this would be a challenging that. If I'm problematic, you know what I mean? But because of the personalities that they have, I wouldn't consider that the least challenging. The easy, the hard. So Playing your role as a significant other to your partner. As you grow in a relationship, I find it a little bit more easy. That's me personally. I think at the beginning stages, you're still trying to feel each other out, trying to get to know each other, and we run into some obstacles, we run into some problems, some issues. That's when it may become a challenge. But as you get older and you get to know each other more, and you're looking out to your golden years and then retirement and then dying old, certain nuances you just kind of throw under the rug and you learn to deal with it. Right? So for me, that gets a little bit easier. So I think, and then waking up to your job each day.
That's his number 2.
I gotta say that's my number 2. Let me introduce it. I love my job.
It's not number
We all
1.
love our jobs. I want to make sure I'm secure in my position. But at this stage, I don't know if your knees are creaking. I don't know if you guys are experiencing some back pain.
He's still balling though, so
Shout
try to keep him young.
Shout out to Amazon for that.
Trying to keep him functioning.
Exercises, you gotta do it every day.
Shout out to Amazon for the ankle massages that I bought.
Every morning I have to do my stretching.
I gotta start trying
And
to do
throughout the
that.
day.
Amen.
So even like if I'm at work, I'm
Just
trying to
do
do like my
something.
stretching or my squats.
Yeah.
I ain't got the time.
So that would be number 2. As far as the lease, I think to be honest with you, being a parent, I think to me that's it's a little bit easier because of the connection.
No, I mean you have to like be a role model. You gotta make sure you're doing things
And
right.
remember, there's different stages.
And they're watching you,
Of
and
course,
as they get older,
Yeah.
you have not reached a stage where you're like
there's different
turn
stages.
age.
I'm not trying to be negative.
You
No.
did it.
But you also have to.
I'm not trying to be negative,
Go ahead.
but there's different stages ahead. I'm not trying to be negative.
course.
I'm just being disgusting and being honest. And they're yours for life. So no matter what stages you go through, even if at my age, my mom's still, and I appreciate it. I love my mom and I thank God for my parents, but they're with you for life. So there is different stages that you haven't encountered yet. I pray that God continues to cover you guys and everything, and your kids and everything. But don't forget that that's coming.
Let me ask you
And then there's also different stages. There's also different stages of the characters. So you know, like, yeah, we might have a good one, but you don't know what can come up. Suppose you
And
have
that's true. Because I thought I would never do
seen
certain things, and I
people
ended up in things that I never thought that I would be. And they always said, Becky doesn't do this, Becky doesn't do that.
But see,
And that was another set of pressure on me too, because I had to be the perfect person.
but that's the part you gotta remember. And this is what I try to do with my kids. Like, yo, you were your age. Take out the time and stuff. You're still going through the same emotions through the stages of life. It's just what's bringing those emotions is totally different. But you gotta remember at that certain time, like, okay, yeah, your kid's doing this and they're not listening to you, but you gotta remember, yo, I kind of didn't want it. Like, I know I listened. You may not. You had questions too. But in our time, we weren't allowed to ask them, right? And we do that now. Sometimes, I don't ask questions, but sometimes, they just want to know. And if you let them know, maybe the next time they won't. Now, if they continue to do it, then that's when you got to get like, listen, I told you why you're still doing this, right? But if you don't tell them, and they're like, why can't they do this? Just don't do it.
So
I still don't know why I can't do it. I'm curious. I'm a kid. Yeah, right? I'm curious. So you gotta sometimes, as I say, sometimes you just gotta let them learn. After a while, if you see them continuously not listening, sometimes it's touch the stove then. And I'm not meaning they're still stuff, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna have to feel it to understand. Do not touch the stove, like I've been telling you. It's going to burn. It will hurt. Yeah. So look at that.
all good answers. I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think any of them are wrong. But every day, I guess it depends on the individual. We all face challenges, and any one of these can be your number 1. Let's be serious. It all depends on what category you fall in. Next topic. Do you have one, or do you want me to ask the next one?
Are you ready?
I have what would you challenge? I have the what would you do?
What much do you got there?
I've got 40 minutes. 30, 35 minutes.
It's you, but already said you remember the shot. By the time you get to this part, she's not gonna remember the first half of what you said. It's so long. It's so long, but I don't mind.
Sure. Okay, we'll run through it really quick. All right. Ready, Becky?
It's a scenario. So what would you do scenario? So don't worry.
Right.
It's not really a right.
Okay, I'm gonna go through it really quickly. You gotta pay attention, okay? Okay, real quick. You're in a casino and you're waiting to interview your lifelong hero, favorite entertainer / idol. This will be your first ever interview, and it's guaranteed to skyrocket your career as a journalist. Your best friend has a job as a dealer on a poker table that your idol is playing. Your friend tells you of a plan that you need to be involved in order to have the interview afterward with your idol. Your role is to tell your idol when to bet high or fold through a hidden earpiece after you see everyone's hand on a CCTV camera in the background. You with me so far?
Sorry, question. Can you do it? They can do it over.
No, don't worry. I can take it.
No, we'll do it over. Okay. So, what would you do scenario real quick? You're in a casino and you're waiting to interview your lifelong hero, favorite entertainer / idol. This will be your first ever interview, and it's guaranteed to skyrocket your career as a journalist. Your best friend has a job as a dealer at a poker table, which your idol is playing at. Your friend tells you of a plan that you need to be involved in order to have the interview afterwards with your idol. Your role is to tell your idol when to bet high or fold through a hidden earpiece after you see everyone's hand on a CCTV camera in the background. Should you follow through with the plan, once your idol reaches the plan total winning of 100K, you and your friend will each get 20,000 each. This is after you guys leave the casino. It should be noted though that the casino has an anti-cheat line. You can call them in and say, listen, these people are cheating. I want a reward. The reward is $50,000 for basically snitching on your idol and snitching on your friend. Now, your three choices are: do you talk your friend out of it, which will result in you getting no interview with your idol? You walk away and go to the casino, wash your hands. Number two, you snitch, you pocket that 50K in bounce. Or number three, you go along with the plan. Go. Who wants to go? Who wants to go first?
I will go first.
Okay, go.
Everyone.
One is
Talk your friend out of it.
That's right.
So you get. So your career as a journalist is
Nothing.
you're not going to get a start.
No.
You don't meet your idol.
You're gonna
You don't
get
get no
caught.
money.
No.
You walk away.
No.
This is your lifetime
Yeah.
idol.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
walk
that's
away.
a real, genuine reaction.
Okay, two shoes. We got you.
Period.
Same
Very
thing.
same
One.
thing.
Period.
Yeah, because you're gonna get caught
You're
in
gonna get caught.
the end.
Who says?
And you know what's
The
funny?
wrong-
Your name, they're
Who
gonna
says
talk
it?
about you. They're gonna sit up here, all your friends will be like, yo, you know what?
Because
Here
wrong
it is.
doesn't
Don't trust that
always
girl
win.
ever in her
Right
life,
always
bro.
wins. You might think it does.
You're
but
done.
it doesn't in the end.
Okay. Okay.
Good always prevails in some way or form.
Okay.
Evil doesn't. It might in the beginning at one point, and you might think you're getting away, but you will be found, right?
Okay, so we have two halos right now. H2O. What you got? Real quick.
You know me, I'm gonna break it down and switch it up and do that stuff. I'm going with number 4. Okay.
Which is?
Now remember, what's an easy first scenario? Me and you are only gonna make 20,000 out of it, right? We go through it. Now,
Yes.
this is what we do. We go through with we go through it to a certain point,
Uh-huh.
right? But we calling it in. But I ain't gonna snitch on you. You snitching on the item.
This is too much already.
We gonna split that 50. That's 25 each. That's
You're
more than the
gonna-
20
you're
he's giving
gonna
us.
snitch on
My
us.
head hurts.
That's more than the 20 he's giving us. Right? He's an idol. He's not being a role model right there.
So 25K, 25K.
That's more than the 20
Actually, I
he
just
just.
want to go now.
Okay.
If you really want to push this, right? We get our
Still
25.
working out strategies.
We wait a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
There's an anonymous call. We calling you. You remember that robbery that went down? We know the main man behind it. Boom. And now we got another 50 right there.
Okay. So
We walking away. What is that? 45?
That's a criminal mind,
So,
okay?
so we're getting paid, but we're also getting titled as
The least we're getting is 25.
But we're also
Because
getting,
it's straight up snitch.
but we're also getting titled as the snitches.
These are idols. He's not being idle right now. Is that an idol? Is that someone you want your kids to grow up to be like?
So essentially,
Cheating in the casino?
you're doing something.
Hey, I'm a peasant.
And what
I'm a
you think
peasant.
you gain,
I'm a
you're gonna
peasant.
lose in the long run.
I'm a
It's
peasant.
gonna go down the line. So just
So
think about that.
you're doing something good for society.
And your friends will never tell you.
No, I got my friends. Yo, I'm gonna break you off 5. You gotta make that call.
They're untrustworthy.
5 G's. Make the call for me.
Nope.
They're like, oh,
I don't
Akil,
want
now
any
let's
part of it.
leave
Yo,
him.
I'm gonna bring up.
'Cause I have
Yo,
answers
everyone's getting a little
to
piece.
myself.
Nah, because there's gonna be so many here. They're not even gonna know what's going on. Don't worry about journalism.
Okay.
They're all liars
I don't
anyways.
know about that one, man.
They're all liars anyways.
Listen.
I'll go work for TMZ.
At least he's thought it through. But my question now back to you is,
But honestly,
I don't know, but y'all know what?
honestly,
Is your wife listening to this?
she's probably the good
Hey,
one.
Guess
yo.
what?
we
Jen would be down. I think.
yo, listen, we're walking away with money together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at what cost in the end?
Huh?
As in the long run, like at what cost?
The way society's going now, it don't really matter. Ain't no one gonna worry about me after. I will be my story will be dead within a week. Someone else is gonna jump out and do something.
Okay, I don't want any of you to give each other any facial expressions.
I can't help it.
Hold on,
You see
no,
my face
no.
always really, that's a
Don't
problem.
look at her.
We try to work on it.
Don't look at her, okay? Don't look at me. Look at me, Becky. Would you still be friends with Karen, even though you tried to warn her? She didn't listen to you. Becky, after you walk away, after you tried to coax not to do it, would you still be your friend?
Yes, because I could say that I have gone through some really things that I never thought I would go through in my life, and I couldn't just drop a person like that.
Even if she continued with this.
And she, yeah, but I would try, as long as she's not harming me or mentally or physically abusing me in the end, I would try to be there to support her, and even though she's gone through it, and try to understand why she did things, what was the meaning behind it, now what is she gonna do? That's just how I am, because I have gone through some things that I said I would never do in my life. So I don't judge anybody in that aspect. Things can happen too. It's hard to explain. I try to live right, but then I know that it's hard too, and I know we all struggle with things, as I do. But I would still be there for her because I have been on that side where I've done stuff that I never would do in a life. And I wanted those people to be there for me, and they weren't.
Karen, if Becky was a criminal and she put this on her resume, after you tried to help her out, she completely ignored you.
You don't make mistakes with human. If that's the case, then guess what? We wouldn't be here. Because Jesus would have said, y'all are messed up people.
I mean, I hope she wouldn't do it again. Like, I would try to maybe learn from it and then go on with it. But I wouldn't want you to do it again, though. I would try to see, like, we would discuss and
But
talk.
you can't control nobody.
All right, so the score is basically.
If I'll be honest though, if you're a friend, like if it's you or whatever type of thing, I'll go with them. Like I'll talk to you. If I know if you're my people, peoples. It's a difference. So, I mean, if you still go through it and walk away, break it. I got you. But
You can keep that part.
no, I don't want that.
What if she said Becky?
I'm joking.
What if your birthday was like the next week and she give you like $1,000?
No, I would say thank
I'm
you.
not asking
I don't want it because of how you got it, but then how do we learn from this and grow from it? That's my next thing.
How did you get it? It's a casino.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure they're mafia people anyway, so I'm just teaching from the mafia.
Right? It's dirty money.
Dirty money anyway. But I hear you. I would go with them. I would go with them. If it, now, this is
you can't resist. You can't resist. We have two cases.
No.
We have two criminals.
My answer isn't there. So if I have to pick from the 3, I'll go with 1. If I can add, I'm going with the 4. I'm gonna do my research.
Do your brain.
We coming up, son. We gotta come up.
My thing is like you'll always be found out. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
In the end,
It'll come back to you.
It's the story that's gonna look bad, not me. Who am I? I'm a nobody journalist. It's okay.
You're gonna go home and move that poster off your wall because they're no longer.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a game that DJ H2O is going to present to us.
Now, usually you're the man that comes with the lyrics, and I gotta figure it out.
Oh,
Today I brought a couple for you.
So essentially now it's payback.
Oh.
To put it for for putting you on the spot.
You can take it how you
Now you
want.
put me on the spot and make it all wrong.
You can take it how you want. Don't worry, it's only two. Like, I'm gonna kill it with two. So I don't care with two for now. I know we're limited, so you know.
I'm gonna go over 2. So
All right. So, let's do it.
I already know I'm gonna go over.
I suck at this, but go ahead.
It's called lyrical translator. So I'm gonna read lyrics to a song, but not the actual lyrics of the song. They're gonna be put in poetic, somewhat fashion.
What name is MJ?
So wrong. I got smart. I said, not doing
That's
it.
right, because you already
For
got
you, shut
know
up.
him.
I already thought I would be MJ.
Now, what I did do is these are songs I know you should know. Okay, so this one I'm gonna give you the line. Okay, so I'm gonna read it out. It's only this is the opening. This I kind of gave away. Opening verse, and it's like half of it. It's a pretty long verse. That's so. My lady, my physical being shall be present at any moment. Truth be told, my lady, your world is where I want to be. Trust. Not one thing can bring feelings to a male.
Sweet lady.
Not one thing can bring feelings to a male higher than a female. Royalty, but by your side, no matter what.
Mary J. Blige, Method Man.
Only some things last eternally, my lady. We can take life or create life.
Mary J. Blige and Method Man.
The times my palate was empty, your presence made me full.
You're all I need.
Until this day, that is why I stay connected with you.
You're all I need. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite songs.
I sat there and I was like,
that's a good one.
I was like, I gotta change these. There's gonna
certain
be words
that stick out. Yeah.
because royalty's supposed to be queen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know if I say queen, it's gonna click.
The only reason why you can't film with that because I've listened to that song.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Once a week.
I never really.
If I hear the beat,
Every year.
That's what, and I didn't want to do it in that form because he'd figure it out.
I know that's. I don't know.
Like
101.
I had what I was gonna do, but then I can't even translate.
Hip hop, but
No, maybe not. Maybe
yeah, hip hop. I won't get it. I never listen to hip hop.
if I hear the
So Mary J's in this.
I won't get it either.
That's cool. I like that. I like that.
Play
All
the
right.
background.
I can't really say what this is. It's a combination of two things. Because if I say what
Then
it's
you would give it
yeah.
away.
So you're gonna show the man that walk on. Your employment, the wallet, your bedroom, yellow tape. You can never get that #1 spot. Not one calendar moment has been generous. No worries. I got you.
Is it hip hop or R&B? Oh, then it's
Straight
reggae.
popish. I'll give you that.
What is it? Say it again.
It's popish.
Don't give it away. Just
No, no, say it again.
Okay. So you couldn't show the man them what one. Your employment, laughable. The wallet, empty. Your bedroom, yellow tape. You can never get that #1 spot. Not one calendar moment has been generous. No worries. I got you. Ooh, that means I translated it nice. That there
one
is
last
the
time.
opening verse.
One last time. No, one last time. The calendar one's sticking up.
So you couldn't show the man them what one. Your employment, laughable. Wallet, empty. Bedroom, yellow tape. You never get that #1 spot. One calendar moment has been generous. No worries.
It's not hip hop or R&B.
Very
I
The
never
calendar,
did that.
the calendar one.
They're playing it on the radio now?
Okay, is it?
probably not.
Also,
It's
Okay, so here's
it's a
Okay,
90s thing.
DJ, you got
It's
it?
a 90s thing.
it's an old school reggae song.
No.
Oh,
I guess they could be a
Vicky to go?
pop.
That's
Nope.
But
Pop-ish. I don't know if they're considered like. See, I don't want to say alternative rock, but they're not like. They could be almost like a.
It's not like Nirvana.
Not that.
Scrubs.
Not
Or
that.
Scrubs TLC? TLC Scrubs?
no,
That's R&B.
Let me know when you want another clue.
Oh wait, yeah.
Can I get a clue?
Let me know when you want another.
I want a clue because this is hard.
I got two major clues. The last one will give it away.
Like your
But
feet,
this one. Okay, so the other clue is what I didn't want to say. No, I can't give that one right now.
No!
So, but it's
You were so close.
It's white.
DJ, help us
It's
over
white.
here.
It's white people. It's white people. They may not be completely.
Is it a duo or a group?
That song
Is it a duo or a
is
group?
no. I think they're considered. I think they're
In sync?
No.
Backstreet Boys?
Stop this naming out.
Sorry, I
figure it out.
know.
Maybe listen to the actual
Okay.
lyrics.
the next. Okay, I'll give you one more clue. I'll give you another clue. Which one you want? Air B. Just one of the.
Hold on, is it
One
Pussycat?
will give it away
Hold on,
right
is it,
away.
Pussycat
No.
Dolls. It's
No.
not Pussycat. Sorry,
Is it a girl band?
Spice
Spice
Girls?
Girls? No. Okay, so
I thought
I'll give you clue A because clue B will definitely just give it all away. It's used for it's a popular it's a song and
Black Eyed Beans.
it can also
Black Eyed Peas.
it can also be considered a theme song.
Oh.
So I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna give you the last clue and see if you can figure it out before I get to the
I
last.
can't. There's a
Okay.
black guy in there.
Beans. Black Eyed Beans.
And then if you want you can pull up the lyrics and recite and see if it
Who
matters.
says
Okay?
that? Who are you? Who says that?
So you couldn't show the
I was
man
never
them
into
on
the
one.
whole thing, man.
Your employment laughable, your wallet empty, your wallet empty, your bedroom yellow tape.
So
Oh no, hold on.
Crime.
It's a girl. It's a girl
Okay.
mocking. Hold on, it's a girl mocking the guy.
You can never get that number one spot.
It's a girl
One
mocking.
calendar
It's a
moment.
girl mocking the guy.
Can never be number one.
The bedroom
So-
is laughing. It's a girl
Not-
mocking the guy.
I know Katy
Not
Perry went
necessarily.
through all that stuff, but it's not hers, I guess.
It's a girl mocking the
You
guy.
guys want it? Alright.
Okay, but just say one.
So you couldn't show the man them wagwan?
You get it?
So you couldn't
See,
show
I
the
couldn't
man them wagwan.
Friends?
Friends?
Friends.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way, so you couldn't show
Oh
the
my
side.
god.
Your job's a joke. What is it? Your something. Your life is DO. Your
No, hold on.
love
How
life's
does
DOA.
the song go?
Wait, 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 wait.
Your bedroom's healthy. Your love life's DOA. It's dead.
No
Or
friends.
Rembrandts, whatever they call it. The Friends theme song.
Oh my god.
The Friends theme song.
Hold on. How does it start?
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
I'll be
Okay, you guys are just humming. No one's singing
You
this.
have to look up the lyrics. They just bring them up so you're not.
That's funny. That's
I'll be
funny.
there for you.
I'll be there for you.
The same people who said that was a better theme song than Fresh Prince.
That's funny. That's funny.
Wow.
How
I
does
didn't
it start?
even know that. The word.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
No, I
Your
know.
love life's DOA. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. That's why you won't get that number one spot.
That was a good one.
Your day, your week, your
Okay,
month.
DJ
Hey,
H2O.
that's a calendar year. But I'm not gonna go, oh, your day sucks, your month sucks, your year sucks, because it's gonna give
In fairness,
So I put it all together.
in fairness, I'll
If you
probably
said the first lyrics, like at the first part of it, I might have gotten that because you picked that's like in between.
in fairness, I probably only listened to Friends 3 times. But the theme song, but everybody does know the theme song.
Well, y'all can go back on their Instagram and check where mans them were telling me that
Friends was the
it's better than thing, and mans is telling me now he don't even listen to it. He barely listens to it, man. He's telling me. Disrespect on French. Yo, Uncle Phil should toss you out the house like jazz, bro. They should toss you in your home right now.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap on that note. We're gonna wrap it up.
Wait. Shout out. We gotta give a quick shout out.
Shout out
You
me.
gotta give your shout out
to
Chantel. Fix up that car, man.
Listen.
She did me first, and now she has to fix up yours.
Listen. Shout out to Mr. G's, owned and operated by Chantel. She is a childhood friend, a high school friend. Listen,
the episode is coming.
She has
You're going to do something.
If you have any car issues, she's looked after my boy DJ H2O. She's looked after my wife. Listen, she does an amazing job. So if you have any car issues, tires, engine, alternator, brakes, whatever, go to Chantel. She's on Belfield. Intersection is Belfield and Martin Grove, I believe. That's the major intersection.
Yeah, I think it's called. Is it 190 Belfield? I think it's 190 Belfield.
And it's called Mr. G's. You can't go wrong. She will take care of you, her and her stuff. So
tell her we sent you, and you'll get a bigger smile. We'll work something out, but
shout out to Mr. G's. Shout out to Mr. G's. Thank you, Chantel, for helping us out. We definitely appreciate you.
Shout out to TJ, the man in the back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Production, doing it all.
Silent killer.
Silent gangster in the back.
Nah.
Shout out, of course, to our special guests. We got Becky. And we got Special K in the building. I want to thank you guys for your input and your opinions. It was greatly appreciated. And we look forward to having you guys back in the future. Okay? So that has been another episode. Of course, before I leave, a special shout out to my boy DJ H2O, partner in crime.
Feel the love every day.
And hold on. Before, one more thing that thank you, God, for blessing us with a sunny day.
Yes.
We've had this winter here, taking residence in this country, in this city, for way too long.
Shout out to
I think it's well overdue. I started up the podcast saying that I was hoping to get a tan by the end of this episode. I think I'm almost there.
I don't know about that.
I'm sure.
We ain't ready for that.
We would have never gotten this thing because I think they had the spot rented out, so we wouldn't have been able to. So it worked out. Lord said, "Hey, come through. Yes. Use the outside.
No rain, no snow, but this is Canada, so that can happen tomorrow. We're not sure, but we want to welcome everybody again. Thanks again for listening. Thanks again for tuning in. And this has been another episode of All We Got. Till next time. Hold on. Before we cut, shout out to the man who didn't come up on his lawnmower behind us.
Yo, listen.
We thought that boy was going to come out.
That was gonna explode, yo.
We thought that was going to explode.
You fixed that
He
quick.
fixed that quick. And
going like a
kept on going. So shout out to the lawnmower guy.
champ.
You're a true trooper. Rest in peace, that lawnmower. Let that lawnmower one more day, and it's done. And with that, all we got.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, ladies. Of course, it will be heavily edited. But the man, DJ H2O, will give us some of you guys the final piece. DJ H2O, we appreciate you. I forgot about this. I tried.
I look like 20
I gotta get
I
I gotta get this keep shutting off on me this one, man.
Oh.
After a certain amount of time, if you don't do nothing, it shuts off. So it's trying to get. We got a couple through it.
All right, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
almost stole your microphone.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Becky.
Thank
We
you
appreciate
for
you
having
guys.
me.
No problem. Need to get ready.
All right, right here.
Yeah.
Okay, TJ, what can I do real quick?
Nothing. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, you can move my car.
Oh, yes, yes.
It's in a way, right?
I'll move it quicker. I'll move it. Hold on. You have to put the stuff in the trunk, right?
Don't worry.
No, I'll reverse it. I'll reverse it. Make it more easy.
Appreciate it.
No problem. How do I open the trunk? This hold this.
Yeah. I'll plug it in when I go home.